For decades, we've seen countless portrayals of mothers in all shapes and sizes. There are plenty of words we can use to describe these moms. Gentle, funny, understanding, stern, energetic, and many more. Regardless of things such as race or age, all of these mothers have one thing in common. They are the backbones for their families. A pillar that serves as a major support for a strong household. Each mother has a unique importance to their family, including my own mother. There are so many ways that I could describe my mom, but the real question is, where do I even start? So, with the help of my fellow family members, we sat down and talked about the ways to describe mom. Or in other words, the words of mom.
I'm Constance Fields, and Arlette Lawson is my mother.
Hi, my name is DeAndre, and Arlette Jones Lawson is my mother-in-law.
Hi, I'm Blaze, and Arlette Lawson is my mom.
Hi, my name is Blair Lawson, and Arlette Lawson is my mom.
Hi, my name is Bryson Lawson, and Arlette Lawson is my mom. Mommy!
My name is Darren Fields, and my name is Kayla Fields, and Arlette Lawson is our Nana/grandma.
Now that we got that out of the way, the first words of mom that I want to talk about are actually adjectives that we all use to describe her. Strong, lovely, and comforting.
I associate the word strong with her because she exudes strength. She embodies that word. It's just who she is. She's a very strong Black woman, and she raised all of her daughters to be strong Black women.
I say strong because, you know, when I think of Mama Arlette, she's such a strong woman. I mean, if something happens, if something is, you know, especially when it comes to her children, she stands up and she takes a stand. So I say strong, and I would even throw courageous in too, just because, you know, you're not gonna mess with her kids and just get away with it. So I'd say strong.
I never really see her in a weak moment. I'm always seeing her as someone who is just always there for us and always is protective.
Strong-willed, kind of like how she says me and you are strong-willed, for the same reason.
Lovely, supportive, nice, fun, a bunch of words. It would be hard to only pick one. And kind.
One word that I would describe my mom would be the word comforting. You know, for me, just even her presence in the room makes me feel comfortable and at ease. We're not living together right now, but whenever I'm feeling stressed out or feeling emotional or overwhelmed, just speaking to her over the phone makes me feel instantly better. And that's why I feel like the word comforting is such a big word that I associate with her, because no matter what, I always know that just speaking with her or just being around her just makes me feel comfortable and safe and protected. The next word of mom is a word that I'm sure all children associate with their parents, and that's memories. So let's take a stroll down memory lane with the family, shall we?
My fondest memory with my mom, I would have to say when she stood up for me and was my advocate when I was in high school for our production of Grease, and I was given the role of Teen Angel, and then it was taken away from me and given to someone else. And she came to the school and raised hell, made sure that the role was actually given back to me, and ultimately I ended up sharing the role with somebody else, but I still got to play that role, and she stood up for me.
I'd probably say when we had our mother-in-law son dance at our wedding. That was a pretty special moment.
My fondest memory with my mom would be one that actually happened most recently. It was when we were in her room. It was just me and Blair, and we were talking to her for a few hours about her life and her experiences growing up. And she told us a lot of things that we didn't even know happened, and it was just kind of eye-opening for us because it made us realize just how much, you know, she's experienced in her life. And you know, it made us a lot closer, and the conversation did get a little bit emotional towards the end, but it just made us feel, you know, closer to her and made me understand her more.
I don't think I can name a specific memory that I have of mom that's great, because I feel like they're all great.
When I was like younger, she took me to watch like a Curious George movie. It's like me and her, and we just like learned a lot about each other, and we were just like having a fun time watching the movie.
Going to the factory, is it? My favorite memory is probably going to the factory with her.
The next word of mom is the word wish. More specifically, I wondered what is one thing that we would do with her if we had all the money and time in the world. Here's what everybody had to say.
If I had all the time and the money in the world, I would take my mom on vacations every year. We would go to different countries and just see the world together.
I wouldn't say something I would do with her, but it would be something I would do for her, and that would be get that book published. I've been praying for quite some time that it would be published, but if I had the money and had the ability to just go ahead and do it, because I think the message that's in that book really needs to be heard, and so if I could give that little boost to get that done, then I would definitely want to do that.
If I had all the money and time in the world, I would totally take her on a girls trip all around Europe for maybe a month. I mean, if we had all the time and money in the world, it would be a long time. We would stay at the finest hotels and we would eat the best food at the most expensive restaurants, and we would just go to a bunch of nice museums, shop a lot at expensive stores. And it would just be a really fun time, and we wouldn't deal with any stress or anything. It would just be complete fun and laid back and just rest.
I would probably just travel around the world.
I can't drive, so she would probably have to take us to an expensive restaurant.
I'd buy her some nails, some nail polish, some paint, and I'd buy her some food and a million ribs. I would have a spa day with her. We'd get a massage, and then we'd watch, and then we'd see a movie, and then we'd have tea time, and then we'd get our nails done.
Thankful is the next word of mom. This is pretty self-explanatory. I asked, what is everyone thankful to her for?
I am so thankful to my mom for always being my biggest cheerleader and encouraging me to never give up, even when I thought the things she was telling me I would rebel against. Growing up, I actually pull from that, and I credit her with all of the accomplishments I've been able to achieve. And so I'm really thankful for her being my biggest cheerleader.
I'm thankful for her love. I mean, she has an unconditional love. We heard about that today in church, this unconditional love that God has for us. And she has such an unconditional love. Even if you make a mistake, even if you have a shortcoming or you fall short, she just has such love for her family. So I'm very thankful for that love and for her embracing me as her son. So I guess I should reintroduce son, because she sees me as son, not just son-in-law and I'm over here, but son.
I'm thankful to my mom for always being so caring. Growing up, I always thought she's being way too overprotective, but now that I'm an adult, I really appreciate just how caring she is. It feels nice knowing that someone else out there is just as concerned about your safety and well-being as you are.
I'm thankful that she's always by my side and always just supporting me whatever I do, and that she cares for me so much.
I'm thankful that she allowed me to get into animation, because it's not really a program that most parents are supportive of.
I'm thankful for her being so supportive of me and for her taking us to fun places.
Curious is the next word of mom. Of course, children cannot possibly know every single thing about their parents. In my mom's 55 years of living, she has experienced so much that there are so many things we're just dying to know. Here are a few.
I've never asked her what she actually wanted to be when she grew up.
I was curious about the athletic career. I know that Mama Arlette, I can remember if she played basketball or volleyball, but I never really asked her about that. How long did she play? What did she play? Was she, and then if she, depending on which sport did she play, did she ever think about continuing to play that sport beyond?
Something about my mom that I'm very curious about but never got to ask would be, what was her passions growing up, and if she has any dreams now that she hasn't gotten to achieve yet and maybe she wants to achieve soon.
I'm always curious about if she, how was life like for her when she was my age?
I just want to know how she gets her ideas for all her movies and stuff, and for the whole Lost on Family Jewels thing she does.
What was she like when she was my age? What can I have some candy?
The final word of mom is the word love. No matter what, we just all want her to know how much we love her.
Thank you for being so hard on me when I was growing up. I absolutely hated you for it back then, but it made me who I am today, and I love you for it. And all of the things that I've learned from that experience, I've implemented on my own children, so thank you.
I mean, I just say I love you. I mean, I don't think we say I love you enough. Certainly, I'm more of a show you type person. I mean, I believe in actions speaking louder than words, but I would just say I very much appreciate her not only embracing me, but treating me as one of the family, and just loving me. So I want to say I love you.
I just want to let her know that I love her and I appreciate everything that she does for the family, and that, you know, I'm really grateful that she's my mom.
Thank you for everything that you've done with me. You know, thank you for pushing me to be my best, and I love you so much.
I just want to say thank you for being a really great mother, and thank you for helping everyone like stay strong.
That I love her for infinity and beyond. I never got to tell her that I wanted 10 times double candy next time.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.